Welcome back to Autism at Home, brought to you by us at Early Autism Project Malaysia through our non-profit initiative, The Hope Project. My name is Jochebed Isaacs and it's so nice to see you again. I'm here today with Emma, one of our supervisors at EAP Malaysia and our Autism at Home coordinator.
Hi Jo, thank you. Welcome to our series on Autism at Home entitled Social Skills. In the first lesson, we gave a general introduction to social skills as well as some important tips and reminders when teaching them. In this lesson, we will be talking about reciprocal actions.
Now, based on the DSM-5, this area is the first of 3 areas of delay or deficits in social communication and interaction, which is deficits in social emotional reciprocity. For example, there may be an absence of sharing of emotions, be it smiles, excitement, responding to praise, or even an overall indifference to physical affection and the failure to initiate these social interactions or sharing of interests, and essentially the lack of joint attention.
Some may describe a child with autism to be in their own world, or that they approach their parents or other adults just as a means to get something they need or want. For example, a child with autism may walk into a room and not notice nor look at any of the people in the room, but be so focused on the preferred objects that they see. Then when something is out of reach, they may walk over to the adult, grab their hand and pull the adult to help get the item. The child may then enjoy the activity and the entire time not really participate in any meaningful social interaction or communication with the adult.
In a typically developing child, a newborn baby in the first few months of life is already starting to pay attention to people's faces, have eye contact, track movement, start to smile, respond to affection, and by the age of 1 year, be able to play peekaboo and enjoy that with their parents and caregivers.
Now, for this program, Reciprocal Actions, we want to break down the skill of reciprocity and essentially teach a child to firstly notice or attend or focus on our action and then respond in a similar manner. This is not that easy actually when you break it down, because a child will need to be able to cooperate, to sit with us, then to actually focus and pay attention to us, not to mention be able to imitate the action we are doing. Therefore, please do get some strong motivation ready, and hopefully your child has already mastered the foundational programs.
You will need to prepare some specific materials, which include preferably a pair of everything. A pair of toy cars, toy drums, dolls, stickers, stuffed animals, hats, and the list goes on. Feel free to check out our website www.autismathome.co to download a list of suggested actions to target with your child. Video models can be utilized as a learning tool. Most importantly, you will really need yourself and lots of fun.
Now, let's begin teaching. We will always start with the easiest step, which is using tangible items, which then serves as a prompt, such as putting hats on each other. This would be similar to object cue imitation, where your child begins to imitate the action based on the item presented. You can use simple instructions consistently like, "Let's play," and then demonstrate the action to your child by putting the hat on them. You will then prompt your child to put their hat on you.
Now remember our discrete trial training step? Yes, so let's play is the discriminative stimulus or SD. Next comes the response, in which case it is your child's. Then the reinforcing stimulus, the SR, comes from you. And for this program, your SR should go beyond good job. How this can be done needs some creativity from the adults.
Begin by giving the SD, "Let's play," and then demonstrate the action on your child. Your child is then expected to reciprocate or do the same thing on you. Once he has, you then reinforce your child. For the first trials on a new action, you may need to provide prompts to your child. Video models can be an effective tool to communicate clear expectations.
Also, seeing that this skill helps to build social engagement with others, it is so important to ensure that the actions are delivered with so much fun and a high level of enthusiasm. This is to also encourage your child to be socially motivated to engage with others. Target each action in a fun manner until your child achieves a 3 times 100% success in mass trials. Then aim to achieve a 3 times 100% success rate in random rotation of the current and previously learned actions. Since the first learned action can't be randomly rotated yet, achieve a 3 times 100% success rate in mass trials for the first 2 items first. Then once this is achieved, you may begin the random rotation step for both these actions until the success criteria is achieved. So these first 2 items would actually have the same mastery date.
Now that you have learned how to deliver this program, do give it a try and have lots and lots of fun. We also need to definitely remember how this will look like in natural settings so that we can ensure that we are generalizing this social skill. Easiest way to generalize is to do the same mastered items away from the table, in a different room, and with different people. But the true generalization is when you start to see reciprocity across the board in different situations and with different items, or even with no items.
For example, you're doing some work and your child comes over and pokes you on the shoulder with a cheeky smile. You can certainly reciprocate this by smiling back and then trying to poke your child back or even chase him. Now, this may not be the best example if this starts to persist and become like a massive challenge in completing your work. But the main point is to reinforce your child for natural initiation of social interaction or any form of reciprocity throughout the day.
Now it's your turn. Download our list of suggested actions to teach your child reciprocal actions. Next, check your child's current skills of reciprocity. Identify the actions for your child to learn and begin teaching. Don't forget to generalize this away from the table and in natural settings.
So that's it, your guide to teaching reciprocal actions. In the next lesson, we will be talking about social referencing. Do stay tuned.
Also, thank you for your support, and with the amount of interest we have received online, we have actually started providing online services and currently work with clients in other states of Malaysia, New Zealand, Philippines, Singapore, Switzerland, Indonesia, and China as well. So do scan these QR codes and get in touch with us for more information.
If you haven't already, do check out our free online resource platform, Autism at Home, which has all the corresponding articles and downloadables for you. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram and Facebook to stay updated. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you soon.